So I know y'all been wanting to see what's in my camera bag, haven't you? I know you have. Well, I'm fixing to show you. So y'all just grab your cup of coffee, grab your bologna and cheese sandwich or something, and sit down in front of that big screen Roku TV you got, and enjoy the rest of the video, because I'm gonna take you on a tour of what's in my Lowepro camera backpack bag that weighs a total of, well, I'll let y'all guess. We'll see you shortly. All right, folks. This is what well, it's not my usual camera gear that I take out with me, because it's everything in the backpack. Every piece of camera gear, just about, that I own is in this backpack, that I plan on taking with me when I start my new excursions of finding places out from my house a ways, within about an hour's drive, that I can go and get better at my landscape photography. So this is my, and I'll leave a link to it, my Lowepro camera bag. And as I said just now, it has every piece of camera gear in it that I need, that I will be using coming up. So what we're going to do right now, I mean, it's the gear that I'll be using and when I start going out and taking some better landscape photos in more scenic places. But this is what I'm going to be bringing with me in this backpack. And it's a hefty, I'm not going to tell you, y'all can guess. Y'all try to guess and leave a comment how much it weighs when you see what I have in here. We're going to start, might as well start here on the side, with my, and I'll leave links to this too, my Comica, or Ulanzi and Coleman, not Comica, Ulanzi and Coleman travel tripod, which is an absolute dream to use, guys. It's really super light, and I just love it. I've had it out a time or two, and it's just the best daggone thing, investment probably I've ever made with camera, as far as my camera gear goes, as far as tripods goes. Anyway, it's Coleman, Ulanzi, or Ulanzi and Coleman. And like I said, I'll leave a link to this, all of this stuff in the description below the video. But that's what we're going to start off showing you guys. Next, we'll let's go with this main pocket here. It's not a main pocket. It's one of the pockets. Just a little pocket here on top. I have my camera remote in here, and what else? Some lens wipes and lens cloth and camera brush. Everybody needs one of these. You got to have a camera brush in your bag. I know you have one, but you can turn this around and use it as a cleaner, and it has a little brush on this end that you can use. But get you one of these little handy dandy lens cleaning brushes. And in here is a little cheap Amazon remote control. So that's in the front pocket right here. Okay, nothing else in there. Just a little front side pocket. There's a bigger compartment right here. And what we have in here is this fantastic little bag here. Little Shimoda bag. I keep my ND, well, they're not ND, they are like, well, yeah, they are ND. They're like 10 stop neutral density filters for each of my lenses, 35 millimeter, 85 millimeter, and my 70 to 200. Or is there 4? Or is there one for my 50? One for my 35 millimeter. What else is the other one in there for? Let's see, I forget. But they're for taking photos of the motion of waterfall photos. That's the wrong one to get into. It's in the big one right here. And along in here with these, they are K&F Concept neutral density filters. One for my 35, one for my 50, and one for my 70 to 200. I don't have one for my 85 mil lens. And these are extra SD cards. And I asked Santa for another one to hold these little micro SD cards in. Now these have slots for them. When I bought the micro SD card, it came with the little slot, the regular size that you use to put it into your camera with, or your software, and extract your photos from it. But I want a little bitty one to hold, a little bitty case to hold my little tiny micro SD cards, because I have to put them in there like that till I can get Santa Claus to get me one of them other little cases. But this is waterproof. I've had that for years. And that's my filters there. I'm going to put this stuff that I took out in this one pouch and put it back in here so I don't have to worry with boxing it back up. Okay, so you've seen what's in this pouch, and in the other side I have little trinkets and items. I have some instruction books that I keep in there, some cards, and stickers for people who might want to hit me up in the description if you want one of these, and I'll mail them to you. Mail you 1 or 2 or 3. And a little gray card that I use. Haven't used it in a while, but just in case I do need one. It's in here. So that's what's in this. That back up. Close that back up. And what else is in this pocket? Oh, we have a battery charger, spare battery charger with cables for my, this connects to my camera, and this is a Anchor power brick, ready to go, all charged up. It will charge, charge my battery while it's in the camera. So that's nice to have, and it's also nice to have if I ever want to do a time lapse. I can just hook this up and let the camera sit, and it will last a good long while. I haven't tried it yet. I need to do a time lapse on with my new camera, because they're kind of neat. So I just kind of shove the stuff down in there, and then we zip her back up. This is this little pouch came with that Anchor power brick. Nice to have. And we have my batteries, and This one here has a sad face on it because it's a Canon battery that will no longer, it will charge, but it just drains within minutes. Well, maybe 15, 20 minutes. And these I mark because they're third-party batteries, but they still work fine with my Canon. And I got the regular Canon battery. It's in my camera now. But as you can see, they are in this neat little 3D printed battery holder that I got online. I forget where. And in this little case also we have a brick a charger brick to use, and I keep, believe it or not, old-fashioned pen and pencil notebook right here. And this little side pocket right there. And it has a couple of extra pockets. What do I have in this one pocket here? Have some Band-Aids and an Allen wrench for my tripod. I don't really need it because it has one on it. And these little things are for the cable keepers for my camera. They came with my Canon EOS R. When you hook up cables and you need them to not be dangling, that's what that's for. And everything just seems to, you know, you found a spot and a place for your gear, and it goes in. This backpack may be a little too small, but it's holding whatever, it's holding enough for me right now. And it has other pockets. It has a, well, this is where I had my tripod stuck in there, and this is how it opens up for the main compartment for the camera gear. And it has a little pocket right here, a little zipper pocket. And I have, of course, you never can tell when you're going to need a koozie and you're out photographing and catch a photograph of someone and they say, I'll pay you in a beer or a Coke, and you have a koozie to put it in. Here is the main compartment, guys, with all the goodies in it. It does have another, it has a bottom pouch here, and in the bottom pouch is a rain pouch that's connected with the strap already in there, so you ain't gonna lose it. A rain pouch that you can put over the whole bag if it's raining, which might save you some headaches with your stuff getting wet. But I mean, it's nice that it's came included with the Lowepro, and it just stows away in the bottom of it. It's not going to come out. It's got Velcro that holds it shut right there. Look, it even tells you right there, AW cover, all weather cover. I don't know if you can see the little icon or not. If I turn it around, you can. Little, you can see it there maybe. But there we go. Now we'll get into the innards of this. Okay, y'all, guess the weight. Now keep in mind, the stuff you've already seen. And let me see if I can make it set just a little bit more evenly here with the straps. And I have had it on, and I'm going to have to get in a little bit better shape when I start going out with it, but okay, I think I showed you everything that's in. Yeah, it's everything. And there's another little slide pocket there. Okay, let's get into the main compartment here, which opens from the side, and we go bam, and it has little pockets here on the flap, little pockets there, and a little pocket there, which is cool. I don't have anything in them. But what I was struggling with in prepping my bag for my planned excursions was I knew my 70 to 200 Canon RF 70 to 200 mm is huge. It's a big lens and it's heavy. So I had to do some rearranging with the Velcro dividers here, and they just come on and come out, and you can arrange them to however you need them. But I was able to get all my lenses in here. I got 4, 1, 2, 3, and there's the 4th one there. My camera does not have a lens on it right now. Nice and compact. EOS R, and it's got both positive and negative reviews. It was the first one Canon had out, and I traded my Canon 6D Mark II. I traded that in and helped me pay for the cost of this. Now, brand new now. Well, I'll leave links to everything in the description, and you all can check out the prices if you want to. But that goes right in here, just like that. No problems. And starting in the front here, my sweet little thrifty 50 Canon, and I had to take off the lens hood for it because it wouldn't fit in any other way, but I got it to work, so that's the main thing there. Like I said, the backpack may be a little too small, but it's going to do me fine. Everything's in it that I need, and plus, when I'm out, actually with the lens on, there'll be more room. But that's my 50, thrifty 50, not to be mistaken for the nifty 50. This is the RF 50mm thrifty 50. The EF 50mm for the EF lenses was a nifty 50. But that's a sweet little lens, and it's just compact, 150 bucks, I think. One of the cheapest lenses, probably the cheapest lens Canon has. Alright, and then while we're in the front here, this is my 85 RF 85mm Canon, another Canon lens that fits nicely there in the side. It is their, they call it actual micro, but you know, I guess you can get pretty close. But it's a nice lens. It's got some heft to it. It's good and sturdy, and it's been doing me good. I haven't done any portrait shoots with it yet. It's the f2. It's got image stabilization, which I'm glad all these lenses do, because my camera doesn't have in-body stabilization. And at my age, when I'm holding things, well, I don't shake that bad, but anyway, I do get a little camera shake every now and then. That's the 85mm. And then over here, and this is the 35 RF 35 and again, they're calling it a micro. It has image stabilization too. It's a great little lens, relatively inexpensive. I think it was $3, I think, if I'm not mistaken. You have to double check, because they weren't, the 85 and the 35 were, and the 50 were two of the cheapest, 3 of my cheapest lenses that I have. But now, this puppy right here, which isn't a puppy, it's a beast of a lens. It's the RF 70 to 200 f2.8L. And this is a fan-freaking-tastic lens, f2.8L with image stabilization. And I bought it refurbished from Canon, brand new. Look, you'll be able to see how much the cost is of these things brand new. You'll be able to, when you down in the description, I'm going to leave links to all of these, and you all can see what they cost. And I have the it's got a lock here so it won't. You can't zoom out with it because I got it locked. Because when I put it in my case. Now the EF 70 to 200 I had too. I traded it in also. Got my new. I'm completely RF lenses right here. I don't have any more EF lenses. There is an adapter you can buy. If you don't want to go the route that I did, you can buy an adapter that will adapt your EF lenses to the RF mount system. But I didn't go that route. And so that's neither here nor there. Put this back in here, get it back on and back in the bag as I had it. But it's a gorgeous lens and it takes gorgeous photos too. Now let's get this thing on here straight. There we go. There's a little side door there where if you have a neutral density circular filter with that you can adjust, it allows you to get in there, make your adjustment on it. That just sits right in there perfect. And my that's 30, my 85 is right in this side here, and the lens hood. Well, actually, I think I put my 85 was right here. My 35 was in this side right here. I had my lens hood right there. And then my little 50 is right in there, and it closes up fine. And it's going to do me fine out in the field. I'm sure it will. I just have to get used to lugging it around. Well, I don't plan on trekking 10 miles or 5 or 8 or a couple miles maybe, and that should be fine. This got the straps are really nice and cushiony. And it's got one that clap that connects around your waist. You all know the drills for your backpacks, how they do and how they operate. But anyway, just wanted to make a video because I need to. Thought y'all might have some interest in what I'm be carrying around, or what's in my camera bag. Now you know what is in my camera bag, and we shall. And you all might think it's odd putting the head end in first, but it's got a little bit more of a protective cover right there on it. So if I happen to be jogging through the woods, running from something, running from Sasquatch maybe, it will be protected. The ball head end will be protected. There we go. It's all in there again and ready to go. So y'all leave a comment and let me know what you think this weighs. And I don't know, whoever comes closest will, I'll think of something to send you. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. I hope everyone stays safe and stays well, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye. I forgot to add a little camera bag that I have. I forgot to include it in that last video about my big backpack camera bag. This is a little shoulder strap designed bag from Peak Design, and no, I'm not sponsored by them or not affiliated with them or anything, but I did find this. It's a 5 liter. I found it online. It was used, but I think it was on Peak Design's website. I'll get a link. They have used gear. And so this is just a little video, addendum video to my last one, showing you that when I do little short jaunts, not too far, and I know I'm going to be back, you know, I'm not going to be gone long, I will take this bag, but it's, of course you can see it's a lot smaller, but it basically holds what I needed to hold: my camera, and I'll show you, I'll open it up here in a minute. Holds my camera, a lens, and a couple spare batteries, and really that's just about all the room but it has. But it's got a nice little shoulder strap here, and nice and padded, and it slides. It's got a little slide feature to it here that you just grab a hold of this little loopy part here, and it just slides right up and down your shoulder, and you can lengthen it or shorten it as you need. But we'll open it up and let you see the kind of room it has inside. It just unzips from the top here and opens down. And I like how it opens because you'll have this part against your body, and then you don't have to take it off. You just unzip it, and this part right here flops open, and you have access to everything. Basically, it's just a, you know, got a compartment, little separators here that you can adjust. You can put in and adjust them to wherever you need them to be. Right now, it's just my big 70-200 RF 70-200 and my camera right here. And I just now saw where one of my SD cards that I keep in these little pockets here came out. No big deal. Slide it back down in there. Might have to secure this closed with a zipper. Yeah, it has a zipper so they won't fall out again. And then I can just camera there, zip it back up. It does have a little area right there for my iPad mini will fit right in that little slot if I do decide I need to bring it. Close it back up there. It has a pocket here on the outside right there, and it has two little slots here on the side where you put your excess strap length that you don't need. And I guess if you wanted to, it's got openings here. You could probably use it as a fanny pack, sliding a belt through these coming out on either side. But I don't use it like that. I use it just like that. Strap it on around my shoulder and take off. That's basically it. That's the Peak Design 5-liter shoulder carry bag. They're calling them the I think they're called the Day. I'll unzip it. It's got a little the Everyday Sling, that's what they're calling it. And this is again the 5-liter 5L there. You can see that there. And with that, it's a little addition to my last video. Wanted to let you guys know that I'll leave a link to the site where you can maybe pick up one of these yourself. All right, thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon.